I don't ever want to do this again.
GDP growth last year, for there's margin compression, and we start seeing this erosion. It was the remnants of a supply chain.
It's 3 a.m. Korea time right now, so I can't speak that loud, so I'm trying to be. But we are on day 2 of working from Korea on US hours, and day 1 was a flop. Day 1, I had no strategy. I was just going on how my body felt, and so I ended up being really productive on Monday, and I worked through the entire day US time, which means that I had essentially been up for roughly 24 hours. Yeah. That wasn't my intent. My intent was to take a nap throughout the workday, but during our lunch, I ended up having a breakfast. I ended up eating breakfast during lunchtime, and then I was wide awake the rest of the workday. So I ended up not doing anything in Korea after the workday had ended. So don't want that to happen. So this time around, I made sure to go to sleep, take a nap before work started, and at least close my eyes for any meetings that I didn't have to have my camera on for. And then last thing I wanted to do was mix up Korea and US time zone, so this is what I did. So I wrote down all my meetings in Korean time, and then I also made sure to put that the start time was PM and my day would end the next morning at 7. I put all my meetings for each day that I would attend, and I think this says midnight, so that's an extra step I took to make sure that I didn't mix up my time. Also put a little note here for me. In 1 minute, I'm about to go into my team update meeting, and then my plan is to get maybe an hour's worth of work done, and then take some more naps, because right now I feel really good. That scares me a little bit, because I want to feel tired so that I can go back to sleep and then wake up refreshed for these Korea daytime festivities. But the meeting has started, so I will see y'all later. I'm not supposed to be on camera, but just in case, I'm going to put my sweater on because I don't want them to see this. We are done with day 2. It is 4:47 p.m. and 6:47 a.m. in Seoul, Korea, which makes today Wednesday. I am in between time because I am also Tuesday at 5 and Wednesday at 7. Explain that. Crazy. I know, crazy. Yeah. So I took 2 naps. Because I heard everything. I was still kind of alert, but my eyes were closed, and that has helped tremendously. So I'm really excited how today's gonna go. I'm gonna take y'all with me after work and see how my energy fluctuates, and then keep y'all until the next day, end of day, so you can get a full experience what it's like to work from day to day US times in Korea, and how productive I can be with I had a good amount of sleep this time, so I don't know. But the key to jet lag and working one completely different time zone are naps. Shrimp beef? Supreme shrimp. Currently in downtown Anyang, there's an Olive Young, and right across the street is an art box. Those are the 2 things that I wanted to see, and I can see them. Wow. We're at the downtown mall, and I love the store. Look at these pajamas. They're so comfy, and they feel so nice. And then there's Pokemon versions. But look at this one. They also have fleece ones. And they're so cute. This is so fuzzy. 너무 귀여워. I've actually been, in terms of wakefulness, I was pretty good until we were coming back, which was around 3, and I started getting sleepy, and now I'm like, I would like to take a nap. I would like to lay down and close my eyes for a little bit, because in 6 hours, it's game time. We are on day 3 of working US hours from Korea. Today is starting to hit me. I actually had to wake up with an alarm. I'm tired. Today's workload, dang, it's kind of high. So I think I'm gonna have to take a nap. Just kidding. We're gonna power through, and then we're gonna power through and get this work done. So I will see you when I've done that. Okay, bye. Let's talk about my work setup. This is it. I've decided we are going to work from bed in a prone state. I've been enjoying it. How am I feeling? I'm thinking we're gonna need to start putting in more naps, because I would like to keep the momentum on my diminishing jet lag. Yeah, so we are going to be laying down, working, and I will check in with you later. We just finished lunch. Just woke up from my nap, and yeah, I'm really tired. I think the difference between today, day 3 and day 1 is that this is the first day where I'm able to actually take real naps. We've a lot of progress. So I'm gonna get back to work for my second half of the day and see y'all once we're about to sign off. Snack time. Today's snack is sparkling orange mango, no sugar, 0 sugar fizzy drink, and green rice cake with sweet black sesame paste. Why are you up this early? This is the inside look like. I don't know if this looks gross to foreigners, but I think it looks great. She's eating corn. It is 11:30 local time, and I've been taking off and on naps since probably 7:30. I ate breakfast, Korean style, and then I decided I'm going to sleep. And I feel pretty good. So right now, I am about to put on some makeup and then go into the living room and then watch Golden Bachelor with my sister. Yeah, and we're gonna do that until, I think my cousin and his wife are going to be coming soon, so that's the plan for today. Yeah, today's gonna be a low activity day, so. And this is my no makeup look, which is eyes, eyebrows, lips, and nothing else. This thing is part of the car. How cool is that? Korea! my favorite section. There is takoyaki, stir-fried beans. This is curry fried rice. Look at that. Lotus root, oh, my favorite. And then there's crab fried rice and mapo tofu. Oh, I love eggplant. Oh, my favorite section. My favorite section. I got a pasta, a lotus root, a fried seaweed roll, a octopus pancake ball, chili fried, mapo tofu, crab fried rice, curry fried rice, this Asian flat noodle, and then I got a scoop of pumpkin salad, and then corn soup. Oh. My brain is about to explode. It's so good here. Okay, bye. I thought this was a coaster, but this says eating, and this says not eating, so they know not to pick up your plates when you're at the buffet. Look at this. This is so cute. I think I want it. This is cute too. I think I want this. Ooh. That's super cute. I like that one too. The brownie sandwich. Oh, I would eat that. Taylor's about to try ginseng. Oh.
It doesn't taste any? You taste it's not strong.
We just completed day 4 of working US hours in Korea, and I have come to the conclusion that I don't ever want to do this again. I don't regret it, but now I know that I would never be able to do this because the lack of sleep that I've gotten throughout the first 3 days really hit me on day 4, because the amount of mistakes I made, I was super irritated. And yesterday after day 3, we got ready. We went out to lunch at 12, but then we were meeting my cousins who didn't come until like 3. And so we were still at lunch until like 4. And then, like how Koreans do, we went for part 2 of hanging out. So then we stopped by Starbucks so some people could get coffee. And then we went to another cafe so we could get coffee. And then we went back to the apartment to hang out so everyone can say hi to everybody. And that was like another 30 minutes to an hour. And so by the time everyone left, it was like 8 or 9. And by that time, I'm usually taking my first nap. Yeah, and so by the time work started, I had an interview. And then when that was over, because I was excited about the interview, I could not go to sleep. Yeah. So I was running on maybe 3 hours of sleep. Yeah. Throughout day 4, I couldn't take a nap. And a last minute project came in, and that's when I realized the lack of sleep was really affecting me, because I kept making small mistakes and then backtracking and then making the same mistakes. Yeah, so what should have taken like maybe 30 minutes to an hour took me 2 hours, and I was so frustrated and tired that I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't go to sleep. Yes, and that brings me to now, which is Friday in Korea time, and we are getting ready to go to Lotte. We are done. After 5 long days of working in a 14-hour time difference, I can put this bad boy away. Friday was actually the easiest day for me. I had one listening meeting, and then I was supposed to have one I was supposed to have my final one-on-one with my manager, but she messaged me a few hours before we were supposed to meet and said, hey, do you still want to meet? We can cancel if you like. And I was like, cancel please, thank you. So I was able to get a lot of sleep, especially from being out all day yesterday, from being at Lotte World. At Lotte World, we didn't get back until like 7:30 because the traffic from Seoul to here I feel like it was longer than an hour 30 minutes. My aunt said it would take an hour and 30 minutes to get back home, but it felt longer. I don't know because I was asleep. Anyway, I've been looking forward to this day for a long time, y'all. Let's talk about the pros and cons of working a 14-hour difference while experiencing jet lag and while being active in the day. The pros, the only major pro that I can think of is that by working a week, I have an extra week in PTO. So there's that. But the cons, things I didn't like about this. One, the act of actually staying up and working wasn't bad, but it really disrupted my sleep because I would be alert and I would be awake. And then come the next morning, well, I thought everything was okay, but a few hours of sleep a day adds up because on day 4, that's when I was super irritable. My brain was foggy. I was making a lot of mistakes that I wouldn't normally make. But Friday we recovered somehow. That's crazy. I don't even know how that happened. Con, your sleep schedule is going to be super messed up. The second one is that I had to make sure that I got sleep in. Like, I'm on vacation. I want to sleep when I want to sleep. But knowing that I had to work overnight, I had to make sure that I at least got a nap in right before work so that I had some type of energy so I'm not running on fumes. Yeah, I think the biggest con is that how much it disrupted my sleeping schedule, because I never thought that I'd be the type of person who could stay up all day, stay up all night. But in Korea, I realized that I could do that, which is horrible because I'm trying to spend my time here. I actually thought I was going to have a lot more cons, but that was really it. Just managing the sleep schedule. I didn't think it was hard to go out throughout the day because I actually, I would work and I would try to take a nap between 5 Korea time, between 5 and 7, but I would probably be up around 4 to 5 because I just couldn't go to sleep. And then I'd be pretty active throughout the day, going on morning walks, going shopping, walking to the shopping centers and coming back. But our days did end a little bit early. I think it's doable. Would I do this again? Absolutely not. I would say for anyone who is curious about working US hours in Asia, if you're trying to do it short term, definitely doable, especially if you want to be active throughout the day. Yeah, just make sure to squeeze in some naps.